I came in because of STEM, and I ended up doing weight loss because that's one of the biggest problems I've had. I mean, I went through what's called a double lung transplant back 8 years ago. And one of the biggest problems they have with transplant patients is that they get fat. And I'm one of them. I'm basically, I was obese. I was weighing in at like 271 pounds. My doctors were going crazy. They said, John, you got to get the weight off of you. So they put me on a salt-free diet. You don't want to be on that at all. I'll guarantee you that. But anyhow, and then they started controlling the water that you're putting in your body. And then all of a sudden along comes Daniel's diet, and I take a look at it and I think, oh man, let's try this thing and see if it works. Well, guess what? It works. I lost 13 pounds in 5 days. Now, the ironic part of it is I never experienced hunger. I really thought I would, and I didn't. So I can tell you right now, there's 7 different shakes. They do a phenomenal job. Each one of them has a different taste. Each one has a different texture. Each one has been programmed to do a specific performance inside of your body. It's been milled many times. I mean, this is so fine. It's micronized, and it's going to go in there, and it's going to bake. You won't need a probiotic because it's going to actually clean the colon out. And that was the first thing that I noticed is that, all of a sudden I watch my excretions, and they're entirely different than they were in the past. So I can tell you right now, this is a great product. You can trust that you will lose weight on it. And, if you've got a lot of weight to lose, try it. I am interested, and I've got to ask the question because I don't know. What would happen if a person was on the Daniels diet and also took the Stratus Coffee at the same time?
Well, we recommend that. And in fact, for a while when we first introduced that product, we included the Stratus with the system.
Oh, wow.
For that express purpose. And I think, the thing about the Stratus Coffee is I think people initially got the impression when we launched it that it was meant to be just a coffee substitute. And that is not the case. I mean, Stratus is a standalone herbal medicinal that's packaged as a coffee, and it kind of tastes like a coffee, and it has the caffeine that you would get from coffee, but it's got all those medicinal benefits of those herbs. There's 33 different ingredients in that Stratus Coffee, and I might be off by a degree or two, but somewhere around there. There's also about 36 servings in the can at the full scoop, and there's a measured scoop, that comes in the package. And Pauline mentioned that she gets by, with about half a scoop, and I get by with about 3/4 of a scoop. And in fact, I've even added the Stratus Coffee in with the regular coffee, and that's
what I do.
Phenomenal also.
When you first join a company, you really don't, you join because of one particular situation, and then all of a sudden you find yourself surrounded by a whole group of different products that basically have one intent, and that is to keep you young. And that's the amazing thing about the company and the way you guys have structured the thing and the research that you put into it and the way you balance it out.